Hey guys, I am Pixel Dan, and today we're going to be checking out the new Star Wars Artist Series, Rey, Descendant of Light 1/7 scale pre-painted model kit from the folks over at Kotobukiya. That's right, I'm very excited to be looking at some new Kotobukiya statues. I've always been a big fan of what they've done with Star Wars, and this is a new entry in their larger 1/7 scale ArtFX line, part of their Artist Series, where the statue is inspired by a specific piece of artwork, which you can see right here on the front of the box. The side, you can see a photograph of the statue we're going to be taking a look at, and then the back of that box even shows you the turnarounds of the artwork itself from artist, I'm hoping I pronounced this correctly, Kamome Shirahama. So it's based on this artwork right here. I'm really excited to get this pulled out of the box, so let's go ahead and do that right now and get a closer look at it. Alright, so first things first, it is worth noting that when you get this ArtFX statue out of the box, there is some minor assembly required. And if you've never had one of the Kotobukiya statues before, I'm going to totally walk you through that, but I'm here to tell you that it's a very simple process. These are made of a very sturdy PVC, so we got a nice sturdy plastic on these, and it's very easy to figure out exactly how to assemble these because there's only one way you can do it on these figures. So first things first, we do have this really nice display base. You can see it's got this great sand effect on there, but we got a peg right there in the center, and that's what we're going to plug right there into the bottom of the left foot there. So we're going to match that up with the peg, and that should pop right in place. And you can see it's a nice sturdy fit, and it plugs on there good and solid. You don't have to worry about it falling off the base or anything like that. So we're going to plug the torso on next. Again, you can see we got the peg right there. That should match right up. Give it a nice firm press to make sure it goes all the way down. It gets nice and flush with the belt there. But again, look at that. Once she's on, she stays attached. We don't have to worry about that at all. Her extended right arm, which is going to be holding onto the staff there, is going to plug in next. We're going to plug in her left arm. Again, it matches up perfect. You don't have to worry about putting the arm on backwards because of the sculpt of the pegs there. So get everything plugged into sockets. And then with the staff here, it's two pieces. So that way we can kind of plug this into place how it goes. Then we can take this top piece here and we can just plug it on to kind of complete the look of the staff. And just like that, we have a gorgeous Rey statue that we can now take a closer look at. So bringing in the tape measure here, you'll see fully assembled. From the bottom of her feet to the top of her head, it's about 10 inches. But if we're talking about the staff there as well, it brings you almost up to a full 12 inches. So she is about a foot tall altogether if we're going all the way up to the staff in her hands here. And this is just such a gorgeous, gorgeous statue. Now, as I said, this is the Artist Series statue. So this is inspired specifically by this artwork, which you do get an included print with the statue. So you can kind of have them posed next to each other if you want to frame this and hang it up with the statue. But there you can see where the influence came from. And I think it translates beautifully into this 3D statue right here. It is absolutely gorgeous. So let me get in closer here so you guys can see the details on the face. You can just see how beautiful the overall statue is. Really does have a bit of an animated look to it, or an anime look, but there's some really great shading in the skin tones. You can really see that kind of around her collarbone there. I love the hair. You got those 3 signature buns coming down the back, but I also love how we have like these individual strands, like these loose strands of hair that are sort of blowing there. You can kind of see above her ear. You've got some on the top of her head. I think that is just such a great little detail on this that really makes it stand out. The robes that she's wearing has this very dirty, almost like sand worn look to it, like she's been caught in some sandstorms. You can really see that yellowish sand look on all the wrinkles and the folds, and it gets even more that way as you look down towards the legs there. You can see that as the robes extend down, they get even more yellowy, almost like they are really covered in sand. But I love the way they're kind of billowing out. They look like they're blowing in the wind, kind of wrapping around her legs. And she's in this like very unique one-legged pose there. You can see she's got her right leg bent up in the knee there. and she's posing with her signature staff out to her side. Great details. Like, I love the pouch here on the side. It has this very leather-like look to it. Again, great worn details where you can see where she'd be folding open the flap there. It looks a little more worn and detailed. It looks really, really nice. And same can be said for the shoes there. I don't know if you can really see the shoes because of the wraps that are around, but let me try to get a good angle here. The shoes really do have this great, like, worn leather look to them. Looking really, really gorgeous there. Like I said, PVC statue, so it is plastic, so it's not too heavy, doesn't feel like it would break or anything like that, but it still feels very solid, and it looks wonderful. It just makes for a beautiful display piece. So really loving this one. I think it's a gorgeous look. I think it does a fantastic job of translating that unique artwork into a 3D model, and will definitely be a great addition for fans of the Rei character. I want to give a very special thanks to the folks over at Kotobukiya for sending along Rei so we can get a good look at her outside of the packaging. Guys, if you want more information on this particular statue here, be sure to head on over to kotous.com or check them out over on Facebook. I'll make sure I put the links in the video description. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, hit that like button, leave me a comment down below, and don't forget to subscribe. Until next time, my friends.